So the founder of Skool put out a video going over 11 schools that are making over $1 million per year, and I studied the marketing funnel for each and every one of them. So in this video, I'm just going to break down the ads for the wealthy plumber community, the funnel that they're using, where they're sending people, and why I believe it works. The funnel that they're using is very similar to the funnel I went over last week for Megan's community, doing over $30,000 a month, and it just proves that the principles that are used here can be applied to any niche. It's capturing attention from interested people and then nurturing them over time until they finally join your community. So when I went to the ad library, I noticed that they only had 3 ads running. These are very simple static image ads. He's using the same exact primary text for each of these. I probably would have used some variation here just to have some creative diversity or give Meta more variations to find a winning pair. But this is fine because the most important thing with your ad is always going to be the creative. The second most important thing is going to be the headline, which is down here. And then the least most important thing is going to be the primary text, especially because primary text doesn't even show up in a lot of places that your ads are running today. So again, it's important, but not as important. For each of their creatives, they're using static image ads, and they are going with the if-then hook type. This is the same hook type that Megan is using in her community, making over $30,000 per month. And it's a very similar funnel. If you are this type of person, right, they self-qualify, and then they can move on to the next step. In this case, they're going to get a free playbook. This is the lead magnet that the wealthy plumbers are using to generate leads. So each of them are if-then hook type. So if you are this type of person, right? So if you're a plumbing business owner and you have this problem, still selling all of the work, then this is for you, right? So they're calling out plumbing business owners. And if that plumbing business owner is doing all the selling themselves, I'm assuming that they're trying to agitate the pain point of not having a sales team, right? So if someone identifies with this, then they can click on the details to see what else this is talking about. Same for this one. Again, if you are a plumbing business owner and you're working 60 plus hours a week, then this is for you. So now we're talking to the same avatar, but we're hitting a different pain point. This pain point is that the avatar is overworked, right? So this one is like you're doing too much of the work by yourself. This one is just a different way of saying that you're overworked. You're working 60 plus hours per week. And then for this one, it's just simply calling out the avatar, right? So if you are a plumbing business owner, then this is for you. This is just to create curiosity. If someone can self-identify with this, then they'll probably click learn more. And then you notice for each of these, the headlines are exactly the same. The roadmap to 1 million, it just adds additional context for the person who qualifies, which is a plumbing business owner, and no variation here. The only other variation I see in the ads is the call to action, right? So some of them have see details, others they have learn more. So when someone clicks on this ad, they land on this website. And in the website, this is where they can opt in for the free playbook. They'll get it in under 30 seconds. And this is the entire landing page. It's very simple. Like, get the playbook. It's like a little behind the scenes of what the playbook looks like. And you can start filling out the information to receive it. Another thing I noticed, I checked out the technology that they're using. They have the Meta Pixel installed and they're doing conversion tracking. So all that is just making sure that they can retarget the people that are filling out this form. So the form is asking people for the first name, their last name, their email, and their phone number. I know some people don't like to ask for the phone number because it adds an additional layer of friction, but if these guys are already doing over $1 million a year, then adding some friction is probably a good thing. That means that there's more intent there. Someone actually wants what is being offered to them. Also, just so you know, if you ever wanted to go through someone's funnel and you don't want to provide all of your information, you can typically just add a /thank you to someone's funnel website, and you can land on the thank you page where it's the VSL and whatever that next call to action is that they have. So someone submits their information, they get the lead magnet to their email, but in the meantime, there's a VSL that shows up. It's about 5 minutes, describes all the problems that plumbers deal with and how those problems can be solved inside the community. And then they have a big call to action button to join the wealthy plumber community, and they call out that as a 7-day free trial. They're also adding some scarcity here, saying that we're only accepting 100 business owners to the wealthy plumber community. And then under the call to action, they have their about page description pasted here, and they start off with a strong guarantee. It's here's our guarantee. If you do all of our trainings, attend every single call, but somehow don't make $1 million, then you get all of your money back. So this is a strong guarantee. It reduces a lot of risk for people, but it is a conditional guarantee. So if someone doesn't, for whatever reason, attend every call, which probably won't happen, then they don't qualify for the guarantee. And again, they highlight that it is a free trial. So again, reducing more of the risk. And then you receive the lead magnet, which is a link. It's a website, and there's about 9 sections. Each section, there's a call to action to join the wealthy plumber group with the 7-day free trial. They mentioned that there's 800 plus plumbing owners that are working through these exact challenges. They get live coaching calls 2 to 3 times per week. So whenever someone clicks on this call to action to join the free trial, they end up on the about page. No VSL on the about page. There's some transformations, testimonials, case studies here, and they have the same description that is used on the funnel to get people to join the community. By the way, if you have a community and you want to work with me one-on-one to build out your marketing funnel, you can join the Stealth Founders Club. The link will be in the description.